Hey there! We had some pretty big dev updates in February, so let's spend a couple of minutes looking at the highlights. First on the list, Go released its new 1.22 version, and here are the main takeaways. For loops that share variables across iterations are finally fixed. We can now range over integers, and the standard library's HTTP server supports methods and wildcards. Go shows up in the top 10 programming languages used on GitHub. It has a famously powerful standard library, a lightning-fast compiler, and impressive performance results. February also marks a huge milestone for jQuery. The support for old Internet Explorer versions was dropped, and various APIs were either removed or deprecated. Overall, we have a lighter, more robust framework. Don't forget that, regardless of the reasons, jQuery is still the most used front-end framework. Next, the React team made public its version 19 roadmap. This marks a big shift in the way we'll build apps with React. On one hand, the React for Get compiler is production-ready, and it will improve both the developer experience and the app performance. On the other hand, React is improving the way we exchange data between the client and the server via actions and other experimental directives. Since I mentioned the React ecosystem, Million.js reached version 3 with a new hydration system that only targets the dynamic parts of components. Pairing this with the already existing improvements in React's reconciliation step makes components migrated to Million up to 70% faster. Stepping away from the web for a second, this month people got excited about this little tool open sourced by Apple. Pickle is a configuration as code language with a rich validation and tooling. You define your data in a controlled environment and then export it in the formats you are already familiar with. Hono also reached version 4 and it now offers static site generation, client components, and file-based routing. This is a small, simple web framework for the edge. It works on any JavaScript runtime, but it got popular as the fastest solution for Cloudflare workers. Since we mentioned the edge, we have to also look at JSR. This is Dino's most recent project, where they are developing a new JavaScript and TypeScript registry focused on efficiency. Note that JSR is a superset of NPM, so you can use JSR packages in any environment that uses a Node Modules folder. If you find such updates useful, you should consider joining our weekly newsletter by clicking the link in the description or watch one of these videos next. Until next time, thank you for watching.